Okay, hello everyone. This is my research proposal. So my research proposal focuses on the role of academic, social, and family support in international student adjustment and academic success. My name is Shu Hen, and this is for Dr. 700. So the study will focus broadly on international student, the U.S. Higher education, while also using Chinese international student as an important practical example because of their like more relevance to international education consulting services. The goal of this study is to better understand how different support systems can work together instead of operating separately. So international students are an important population in U.S. higher education. According to Institution of International Education, more than 1.17 million international students studied in the United States during the 2024 to 2024 academic year. However, their success depends more than motivation or academic ability. Many students must adjust to new classroom expectations, a different social environment, and the cultural differences, and ongoing family expectations. Because of this, I view international student success as a multidimensional issue involving academic, social, and family support. So the literature shows that different types of support influence international student adjustment. Academic support, such as advising, writing support, like the writing center that we have, and the orientation helps the student understand the institutional expectations. The social support helps the student manage stress and building belongings. Family and community support also matters because students often remain emotionally and financially connected to their families. So together, those studies suggest that international student success is not caused by one single factor. It is shaped by a support ecosystem that includes schools, peers, family members, and support professionals. And although the literature clearly shows that the support matters, one major gap is that many studies examine the support systems separately. For example, one study may focus on the social support, another one is focusing on the institutional supports, and others are focused on the family support. However, international students often experience those issues at the same time. So in practice, especially in international education and counseling, students, families, schools, host families, advisors all interact with each other. Therefore, the gap is need to understand how academic, social, and family support can be integrated into a more coordinated support model. And so the study will use a mixed method design. First, I will collect the quantitative survey data to examine the relationship between academic, social, and family support and student outcomes. Then I will conduct qualitative interviews to explain the survey findings in more depth. So this design fits the study because the topic includes both measurable relationships and the personal experience. The hypothesis predict that the higher levels of perceived support will be more associated with a stronger adjustment and academic success. And the study will also collect data in two phases. So first, an online survey will be distributed to around 100 international students in US college and universities. The survey will include the questions about academic support, social support, family support, adjustment, and academic success. Then, around 10 to 15 students will be invited for the interviews. Ethical consideration are important because students may discuss like academic struggles, family pressures, or emotional adjustment. So participations will receive informed consult, and participation will be voluntary, and their response will be remain confidential for sure. So for the conclusion, so this proposed study matters because international student success should not be viewed only as an individual responsibility. Students are more likely to adjust and succeed when academic, social, and family support system are connected. Therefore, the findings may help the universities to improve their student service and help the educational consulting companies to develop more like integrated support modules and help the families to understand how to support their students without like increase the unnecessary pressure. And overall, this study may contribute to international educational research by moving the conversation from isolated support services toward integrated support systems. And that will be all my studies. And this is the references that I used. All right. Thank you guys for listening.